Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the San Diego Padres and the Knights. The Knights are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Leiter is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Digging in now, Jeff McNeil, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Number 8.
Here's the first pitch to him. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They have certainly had it going lately, winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
The third baseman, number 13.
Stepping into the box, Ke'Bryan Hayes, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 home.
Inside, ball 1.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Here now the 2-2 is a low changeup that's laid off.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That is third.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Standing in now, Tony Gwynn. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Here's the 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Done with that open stance, and here's the pitch.
Count 1 and 2.
McNeil on second. Hayes is over at first with one away. Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and missed, and as Dunn is certainly prone to do, he goes down swinging here.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Roll. They lost the first game of this series, so they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
And here's one that misses to the Friars shortstop. It's a ball and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance.
As ball gets down, let's see if they try to score. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Looking to minimize the damage here.
That's Bolton.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Padres lead it 2-0. Zack Greinke gets the start for San Diego in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he takes ball 1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Greinke has racked up over 3,300 innings on the major league mound and sports a respectable ERA just under 3.50. 2-0 count, the pitch.
Ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
That one's in there, 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Into the box now, Joe Morgan. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Runner's back. Nobody out, runner on first. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a bouncing ball, foul. The next 0-2. He's running again. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
Digging in, Andrew Jones. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. But right at the shortstop for the second out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position, because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Yan Gomes.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Batting 9.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Jay Bruce. Probably throughout the course of his career, one of the strongest arms in right field, accurate and on the money. Also big-time left-handed power. This guy, you could pretty much pencil in 25, 30-plus bombs a year.
Zack Greinke comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Behind 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. That's popped up, but this will land untouched.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Padres down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Now to the plate, Johnny Bench. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. breaking ball called just a bit low. Three and 0 now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. Ball 2 now.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
The pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. One out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Urban is right there, and that's out number 2. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming, here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lifted in the air out to left field. Dunn will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 2 full. Padres lead it 2-0. Standing in, Ke'Bryan Hayes, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count, 3-2.
And the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Bruce, but this will land untouched.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
Now batting, the right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
At the plate, Tony Gwynn looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 44, Adam Dunn.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the always dangerous left fielder, Adam Dunn. bouncer to the left side. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Standing in, Ken Wilson. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First offering on its way.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Popped him up. And there's the first out. Stepping up now, Leiter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Delino DeShields is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
That evens it up 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Swinging a soft liner, barehanded at his knees, and give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Olson.
The first baseman.
Now here's the pitch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
Ball, exercise.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Willie Adames will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. DeShields is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 16. Phillip.
Now at the plate, Phillip Ervin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the 0-1. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They're up 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that is off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
So up until this point, they've had to fight and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Into the box, Andrew Jones, as he'll take a look at ball 1. On the season, Jones comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. The 1-0. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Jones has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
The pitcher was stuffing his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
So now to the plate, Johnny Bench, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded back up the middle. Adames picks it up, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, right fielder, Jay Bruce.
Digging in, Jay Bruce, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. So far this season, Bruce is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
2-2. Here it is. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 4, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. So digging in now, Zack Greinke. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Morgan ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jeff McNeil stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Bruce to the track, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring it home.
Now a move by the manager to bring the corners in, so they'll try to cut down the runner at home, but they'll give up the run for an out if it's hit to a middle infielder. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game. Into the box, Tony Gwynn. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ball 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Padres on top, 3-1. Leading off the inning, Jose Iglesias, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ken Wilson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Popped up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, Dero, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
At the plate, Leiter. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The left fielder, number 00.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Delino DeShields, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
So 2 on with 2 away, and Joe Morgan strides up to the plate. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Adames brings it in, and he is in there. In to score, the runner from third.
The center fielder, number 25.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Plate now, Andrew Jones, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 offering. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3. Stepping up to the plate, Adam Dunn. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The left fielder, Adam.
In there, strike 1. Big swing by Dunn, but he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And Dunn able to hold off on that one. Smart move there as it's 1-2. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Olson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Adames. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Bruce has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Padres down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Fred McGriff. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Popped him up. Hayes is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 5.
Now batting, Johnny Bench. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's inside. 2-0. Now the pitch. Lifted into center field. Irvin is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
1-1. The bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the outfielder Philip Irvin.
Number 16, Philip Irvin.
First pitch on its way. There's a line drive that'll be over the head of Iglesias and on into left center field for a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Number 23.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
To the plate now, Zack Greinke. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. The throw pulls him off the bag. So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late. So no double play, but no run scores. So as we take another look, this was going to be a tough ball to get 2 on going home to first. So they'll be content with the force out at the plate. In now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through.
Yeah, and what do you know, Matty? Situation presents itself again. Don't try and do too much. Look for something elevated and drive it into the outfield.
From the stretch.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. DeShields is there. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the runner will score from second.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Your attention, please.
Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Stepping in now, Adam Dunn. He'll ground this one foul for the first strike. 3 runs already home here. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man. Ready once again, Jose Iglesias. A hit in 2 tries so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
In there, 0-1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Third baseman, number 3.
So striding forward now, Ken Wilson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot. Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Dwight Smith Jr. will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Dwight Smith Jr.
Grounded to first. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Raleigh Fingers has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
And the pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Fouled off.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. So 1 man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th, and up next will be Willie Adames. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping in, Phillip Ervin. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Wind-up and the 0-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They lead it 6-2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Delino DeShields. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Runs up and gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Now back, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Standing in now, Joe Morgan. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And there he goes towards second. Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The center fielder, number 25.
Digging in once again, Andrew Jones. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. A play at the plate, and they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. At the plate, Fred McGriff. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, McGriff carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gwynn is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Zack Greinke. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and a strike to count. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Now batting,
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Runner at first following the error, and set to go as the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. 1-0 the count. Swinging a liner back through the box. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Tony Gwynn is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. This one's down to third. On to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. They lead it 6-2. Number 36 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
For the Padres, number 36.
Coming to the plate now, Johnny Bench. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Olsen is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
The right fielder, number 32, Jay Bruce.
In now, Jay Bruce, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
1 out, nobody on. Pops this one up. Hayes is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The batter, number 11.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Iglesias. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Lifted down the line in left. And no shot for Dunn. It's a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Towards second. Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 6-2 the final total today. The Padres used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Zack Greinke earns win number 4 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings.